Hi everyone. Let me just get my comments up. Today we're doing a topic that you guys chose on my last live stream, which is confidence. And I'm excited. I've got my notes. Okay, let's get these comments up, girl. Okay. There we go. Right, I'm watching as well. Good morning. Hey, hon. Hey, it's afternoon for me here. It's 22:02 here for me. Okay, so hi, ladies. I see some of you in here. Hi, Sarah. I'm a big supporter of yours. I know you are. I know you are. And I really do appreciate you, Sarah. And we have the same name, so it's cute. Destiny. Hey, Rachel. Amna, Melissa. Hi. Hi, ladies. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's start. And what I've done is I've written down 6 different ways for you to gain confidence. And I want this video to help to give you a boost, but I also want this to really stick with you and to just help you out in life. That's what this is about. Wow, okay, it's early over there. It's early over there, girl. Okay, so you're an early bird. You're an early riser. All right, so let's get into this, and when I'm done with these 6 points, if you have any topic related questions, then you can ask and we can kind of get into it that way. So let's do it. Let's do it. I've written these points down with a lot of thought and a lot of love, really, because I want this video to really be helpful. Okay, so we've got Detroit as well in the house. Oh, hi, girl. Yeah, I literally just clipped this on. It arrived today. Thank you. I feel like it's kind of, is this giving 60s or is it giving, it's giving something, but I'm kind of liking it. Maybe if I change the earrings, might be better. All right. Hello everyone. Okay, let's get into this. So confidence is something that you ladies need to have, because not just in terms of like dating, but in life, you just need to be confident within yourself. It's an important part of life, because we are all on, whether you are, whatever your beliefs are, we're all on our own journeys, and you're on a happiness journey, you're on a wellness journey, and that is spiritual because it's all relating to over here. Everything that you think about, that you feel, that's all internal. So I'm just going to call it your own spiritual journey, okay? Your own journey. And it's important for everyone to master this in life, because otherwise you will constantly be that person who feels inadequate, who feels ridiculous, who feels ugly, who feels less than, who feels like they are second guessing themselves, and you don't want to be her. Okay, so let's make you not be her anymore. All right, let's get into this. So, confidence. The first thing that I wrote down, the first way, is to remember that any thought that you have in your mind that you constantly think about and that you constantly revisit, whether it's good or whether it's bad, is going to feel the realest to you. Okay? Now, this is real. This is really, really real. I'm really trying to tell you. So, I wrote down here as well for you to choose the good self thought. And you've got to really think about it. When there's something that's happened, let's say a past experience that you've gone through, and whether it's a good one or a bad one, the more you revisit that, the more real it feels. It feels like it just happened yesterday. If you're thinking about maybe being bullied, you can literally feel those words when they attacked you. You can kind of feel it. If you're thinking about a nice experience you've had, maybe a past relationship, and I don't know, the way that you guys used to hold hands, you can, in your memory, you can feel the way it used to feel when you were holding hands. Okay, and all of this is going on in your mind, through your imagination. So when you revisit things repeatedly over and over again, it feels more real to you. So, if you are somebody who is low in confidence and you are constantly telling yourself that you are not confident, how can I gain confidence because I don't have any? Constantly feeling like you're never going to do the things you want to do, or not being confident in your look or in an area or aspect of your life, the more you say that to yourself, the more real it is going to feel. That's what I'm trying to get across. So, as long as you start flipping that to make it a more positive thing, you want to be telling yourself things that you actually want to be real. Okay, and constantly revisit that, and it's going to feel realer. Realer, is that even a word? It's going to feel more real to you. It's giving it's giving disco. Okay. Yes, for the disco. Okay, Melissa's got her pen and paper, honey. I like that. Get your notes. Okay, so that's the first thing. And yes, this is about confidence, but you can really put that into any area of your life. Now, second point is to accept your looks. We're going on to confidence with looks now for a second. You've got to accept yourself in your entirety. It's your looks, it's your height, it's your body shape, it's whatever weight you're at right now, whether you want to lose, whether you want to gain, whether you want to tone up. It's accepting every single part of yourself. Whether you have bunions on your feet, you need to accept those bunions right now. And the reason why I say that is because you can't grow in confidence if you are constantly tearing yourself down. And lots of you tear yourselves down a lot of the time. And I know this because I used to tear myself down a lot of the time, you know. I feel like it's, you know, something that some people do go through. And I got myself out of that. And it really is about being more mindful and deciding, choosing to accept yourself. The things you don't like, accept it. Now, I'm not saying that you have to like everything about yourself and not improve. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying for you to grow in confidence, you must first accept what you have. And then you can build upon it. Like me, I got the filler done. I have got the cheeks a bit as well. I wear hair extensions, I wear makeup. So I am who I am, and I've accepted that, but I like to build upon it. Okay? So I just want you to understand that before you can be happy with yourself and be confident in who you are and how you look, you have to accept yourself first. And then do the changes that you want to, then make the changes that you really wish to make. Hi, Akma. You love the hair. Thank you. Hi, G Little. Okay, so the third one is to stop comparing yourself to natural people / Instagram. Stop doing that. I feel like we've all been there. You compare yourself to somebody who is, you know that they're not natural. Okay, you know that that they have a filter on, or I've even had some of you message me when I'm using a filter, and some of you have messaged saying that you like my skin, or you like this or that, or you like the way my lips look, and I will say I'm using a filter because I need you to understand that I'm using a filter. okay? And I don't look that good that day, but obviously I'm on YouTube and you know exactly how I do look anyway. I can't hide from anything on YouTube. No, I'm being silly, but I can't hide from anything right now. So you do know how I look, but it's good to remember that what you're seeing on Instagram is not real. You can't compare yourself to people who are not natural, who have the filter on, who have edited their photos, edited their skin. You can edit videos nowadays. You can also buy cameras and lenses that blur your skin. These are things that people use. Okay, and you have to remember that. And sorry, my eyes really troubling me from my hay fever, but you have to remember that. And also I wanted to remind you, I think this was, well, not too long ago, but there were photos, thanks Jocelyn, there were photos that came out with the Kardashian ladies and that Lala Anthony woman and some other people. Unedited photos were leaked of them, and I did see a video showing those photos, and those women looked like regular women, like you, like you, like you and me. So you have to remember that what you're seeing over there, it's not real, and we're real women, so are they, but they are ones that are obviously editing photos, and in person it's not the same. And I want you to really understand that it's not the same. And also, most of the people on Instagram, they edit their bodies in pictures, or they have surgery done, so there's lots of different things, and you just cannot compare yourself to that, because unless you're doing it also. Alright, so I just want you to really, really remember that. Okay, I always have to remind myself that Instagram is not reality. It can damage your self-esteem if you're not careful. Yes, it can. It really can. I remember there was one point for me when I was looking at Instagram a lot, and I started to feel like, oh my gosh, I need some more hips, I need something. And then I realized, no, I don't. I really don't, because we all have to be ourselves, and we all have to look individual, and if we all look the same, then it's just ridiculous. How can you ever stand out if you look like everybody else? So, and you just have to try to understand that you need to embrace yourself. Even for me, like with my height, I guess this goes back to my second point with accepting yourself. I used to be so uncomfortable with being 5'1". Like, I used to feel like I looked like a child even as a grown-up. So it took a while for me to kind of accept that. And as soon as I did, as soon as I started seeing the good in my height, I like that I am small. It's another way to stand out. I like that I have a small shoe size. I just try to find different ways to make it more positive. And now I actually love my height. And before I used to hate it. So it just goes back to kind of like embracing what you have and not comparing yourself to someone else who has something that you feel like you want on the outer. Try to accept yourself first. Remember that that's them, you are you, and build upon yourself in the areas that you can. No, I'm not addicted to my phone at all. Yeah, I'm not addicted to my phone. I'm the type of person that you know, I don't even scroll on Instagram anymore. I just go on Instagram to do my own things and my own posts and respond to your comments. I mean, yeah, your comments and your messages, but I don't care about anybody that's on Instagram, and I don't watch anyone's Instagram. I might like if maybe my family or someone posts something, and that's about it. Okay, and in terms of like other things, like on my phone, like maybe on WhatsApp, I'm just in and I'm out. So that's what I'm like. All right, so next thing, number 4 is building upon what you look like. And when I say that, I just mean in terms of not your actual features, but the way you carry yourself. Okay, this is a big part of confidence. Okay, the way you look, the way you carry yourself, your posture, the way that you speak. Do you sound, do you sound like you know what you're talking about? And obviously, yes, you're doing the thanks, Robin. Oh, that's sweet. Yes, you're doing like the feminine voice control, but you still want to make sure that at least you don't sound like you don't even know your own name. You want to sound like you're not completely, dumb to dum dum. So you've got to make sure that you work on that. You've got to make sure you work on that. So I also wrote for you to kind of morph into the person who you want to become. And I say that because I think that that's kind of the aim for me. I felt like there was a vision of what I wanted to be, who I wanted to be, and I just wanted to work towards that. Okay. Oh, and also it helps to boost your confidence and how you look, how you stand, your posture, how you walk, how you talk when you actually improve your look. So get your makeup on, and if you don't like to wear makeup, then I don't know, work on your skin or whatever. But over here, I do think that makeup can set you apart from other people who don't wear it, so I kind of encourage that. So whatever. All right, number 5 is to stop second guessing yourself. Lots of you actually do this, and that's why we all do it at times, but I feel like some people do it a lot more than others. Lots of you second guess yourselves. You do it in the comments, you do it in my DMs. You are constantly second guessing yourselves, and you have the answer already, I'm telling you. But you just don't think that you do know the answer, but you do. So you've got to start listening to yourself more and understanding that you are not stupid and you know the answer. Lots of you don't think that you know certain things, but you do. You really, really do. You really do. And I can understand like wanting to get a second opinion on someone whose advice you maybe respect, but I want you to understand that you do not need to second guess yourself. If you have a situation, maybe you can't message me at the time, maybe you can't ask me for my guidance, you have to then be able to, guide yourself. So I want you to understand that stop second guessing yourselves because you actually know what's going on. Okay? When you do stop thinking about other people, impressing other people, you will learn to start impressing yourself. And when you start impressing yourself, you're not going to be second guessing, oh, should I say this? Should I say that? Do I look good enough? You know if you look good enough. If you feel like you look good enough, then you look good enough. If you feel like you don't, then you don't. I don't know if this video is lagging. Let me just turn the Wi-Fi off my phone. It's kind of lagging on my end. Alright. So I feel like that's the key, is when you stop thinking about other people, trying to impress them, and just impress your own self and stop second guessing yourself, then your confidence is going to boost. And that is what I'm wanting for you. No, I don't think that a designer bag or designer shoes are necessary in any way, shape, or form. No, I don't think it's necessary. I mean, or like important. No, I don't think it's important. No. some people, you've got to understand though that some people are wearing lots of designer things, but they still look like um uh they still look like they don't have two pennies to rub together. um some people have designer things and you know that, okay, are they renting it? Like, it can look like that. So it's not really all about if you're wearing something that is designer, because I even have designer things and I barely even wear them, to be honest. So it's more about, it's more about what looks nice as opposed to it being designer or not. So I think that is what counts. You know, like, I've never had like a guy say, "Oh, I saw that you're wearing this Prada bag. That's why I'm approaching you right now." No, you look really beautiful. You look really stunning. That's why I want to speak to you, or that's why I would love to take you out to dinner. It's one of them ones. So you've got to understand it's more about how you look, how you carry yourself. That's more important than having a Louis bag. All right. But in terms of like, I guess you're talking about, I'll go into the last point in a second. I just think that this is actually a good one because I've had people kind of mention that before. I do think that if you do have something on you that at least looks like it costs a little bit of money, maybe it could be a satin dress, but you've got to understand that kind of fabric just looks a bit more classy than if you're wearing something that is spandex. So as long as you have something on your outfit that looks more luxe, then I think that is the way to go, because certain people who know those things or know more or know nice fabric or whatever might think, oh wow, that looks really classy, or I have something similar to that, or my if it's a guy, he might think, oh, my sister has something similar to that, and kind of might put you in the same league, if you will. But I don't think it's about having designer shoes and bags. All right, let's move on. So the last point I wrote is to choose to let go of the idea of not being confident so that you can decide to be confident today. Okay? You have to choose, you have to decide, because it's a choice. And every single choice starts from your imagination, starts from your mind. That's where all of this starts. Whether you're planning to not be confident anymore, planning a new look, planning, everything starts in your imagination. So you have to, in your mind, choose and decide to not be this, choose that you want to be confident today. That's what you have to do. And you can be. Hi, girl. I also wrote down about you faking it till you make it, because you can fake confidence. That is another way how I kind of got to being confident myself. I used to fake it. But also, I think that the posture is is an important part of looking confident, at least. If you actually, right now you're at home, guys, if you actually just slouch over, you will find that you don't feel like that girl. And when you put your back straight, your girls are sitting up, you're just going, you've got your neck straight, your head tilted up a bit, you're just going to feel different. And I want you to kind of do that right now. And just get used to it. Thank you. New hair, not new earrings. Yes, and the last thing that I wrote here, this was just annexed to that point, is for you to be a little bit of a diva. You have to be a bit of a diva. Some of you are way too nice and friendly, and you have to be a bit of a diva, because the thing with some of you and some women is that they are just too nice. And if you want to boost your confidence today and you want it to skyrocket, not in an obnoxious way, not in an annoying way that, you know, is really silly, but just in a way that, you know, self-love, high self-esteem, in that kind of way, you have to be a diva in the sense that you have to feel like, I actually deserve to be confident. I deserve this. I deserve that. I deserve to look my best, feel my best. I deserve to hold myself and carry myself well. I deserve to have people, you know, looking up to me instead of trying to look down at me. I deserve that because I am me and I deserve X, Y, and Z. That's the kind of mentality that you need to have. You need to be a bit of a diva, a semi diva, I would say. So, all of the nicey is really cute and stuff when you're on dates, but in real life, when you're trying to get somewhere with your confidence and to love yourself very, very rapidly, and you know, thumbs up the the stream, by the way. I just saw it go up, thank you. So thumbs up the this live stream if you want more. But I would say that, you know, you've got to have that diva element where you feel like you deserve things, where you feel like, I am that girl and he knows it. She really needs to know it if she doesn't. That's the kind of mood that you need to have, okay? That energy is going to help you. When you guys are going out into these areas, you're going into the affluent areas, that energy is going to help you. It's going to really, really help you. I think I saw it go up by 2. So guys, thumbs up for me. I would appreciate that. I'm working on my diva mode. I went on a date this weekend and was very nervous to talk about being taken care of. I need to practice it more. Yeah, I mean, you've got to think, Celine. Yeah, Celine, I feel like you're going to get to the point soon when you are so sick and tired of guys always not being shy and nervous to ask you for certain things, and you're going to realize that at the end of the day, it is my right to ask for what I want. If I want what I want and he wants to date me, then I can ask for what I want. And that's where you need to get to. And you will get there very soon when you're sick and tired of guys always asking for what they want, not caring about your feelings, not caring about anything like that. You're going to get to that point. And you won't be nervous anymore, girl. Alright. Someone asked for my number today and I really just said I don't feel like he worked hard enough to to get it. Someone I know wouldn't be able to provide for me. Oh, well, if you know he can't do what you want, then whatever, you know, definitely whatever. Because yes, it's a waste of time. See, I like that, Nadine. I feel like that is an aspect, that's you showing that you are confident in yourself. You're not second guessing yourself. You know exactly what you want and that's what you are going for. You're not having something secondary to that. You only want what you want. That is a form of confidence to me. And also you felt like he didn't work hard enough to get you and you feel like you are someone who needs to be worked for. That is confidence in itself. So I'm kind of loving that. I have a guy that wants me to be his okay, can we get back on the confidence subject as well, guys? And also thumbs up the video. Thumbs up. Okay, so you have Frenchie. I feel like you need to release him and give him to someone who is not hung up about stuff that you're hung up about. Because you have someone, he wants to marry you, he is a provider man, and you're just worried about, his looks. I just feel like you're not thinking about what really matters in I don't want to say in life, but in relationships. Yeah. You can find good looking guys everywhere. I could go outside right now, I can see 10 good looking guys. I can do that, but they are not rare. You really see them everywhere, but what is rare is a good guy who wants to wife someone and be a good man to her. That is actually rare, and if you found that and you're hung up on, or maybe his smile is a bit crooked or something, I just feel like that is just so I think it's a bit shallow, to be honest. I think it's a little bit shallow, and I don't mean to call you shallow. I'm just saying that I think that there is so much more to a like a marriage dynamic than or like relationships than just looks. For women, you know that men are obviously completely different to us, and men are shallow, but we're not. How many calories and carbs do you eat to lose weight? I don't know. I'm not too sure. I feel like you should probably stop eating carbs if you want to lose weight. And also, make sure that you have your biggest meal for your breakfast. Lunch should be a bit smaller, and then your dinner should be like the healthiest meal that you have. Lots of people are taught to do it the opposite way, so I feel like maybe do it that way. Okay. To be honest, I haven't lost like a considerable amount of weight before. I haven't really done that. But when I did lose weight and I felt like I was more toned and everything was when I was running, and I also was not eating as many cakes and pastries. I don't work out anymore. I used to run, and I did it once. If you're on my Instagram, you know I did it once, and I was literally going to throw up. And I haven't done it since. But I think I might start up again. It's just difficult when it's very hot. Okay, wait. Sarah said something. I want to go back. Don't you think, Ziva, that the culture here in the UK is very feminine, and guys, even the older ones, are feminine and find providing for a woman a bit foreign to them? America things are much better. I don't know if America's that much better because I do have family there, and the family that I have don't they do it kind of how we are here. So I don't know too much about that. I think it's more about I personally feel like Western countries in general, probably minus like probably maybe Italy or something, I don't know, and like Portugal, from what I've seen. Um, but I would say that they are more guy, you go to work, woman, you go to work, and you know, I think that it's more like that now. I think that like my mum's generation changed things, the way that they did things, they changed things. They saw that their parents, the way they did things was maybe they didn't enjoy it, and the generation, like our mums, our parents' generation, they made things the way that it is now. Because like my nan's generation and stuff, it was very different. The guys going out to work, women staying at home, was very different. And my mum's generation is very different. And it has kind of come down to us as well, but I don't think it's just the UK. I feel like it's Western countries in general. But you've got to understand, it's not all Western people, it's the ones that can't afford certain things. Because they don't want to openly say to you, hi girl, I know that I'm double your age and I know that I want to date you and everything, but yeah, I need help with things. I still can't live the life that I want to live yet, so I do need you to pay half of the rent. I do need you to do X, Y, and Z. They're not going to verbally say that. But if you find somebody who has the money, who does not need you to work, he does not need you to work and he doesn't care. Because I've experienced both people. So I think it's not just like a UK thing, it's a Western thing. If you look at, like, let's just say the Arabs, for example. There are lots here in London as well. They're not working, you know, the guy's not going to be saying, oh, you know what, my woman needs to go out to work. No, it's more about, because they have it, they don't need their women to go and do that. If the men in the UK all had it, then none of them would need their women to do it. I think that that's more what it's about. Frenchie said, he's not fun for me. I don't get that spark. Very boring. It's more than just, oh, okay. Frenchie, I don't know. He wants to be at home with the children and he wants me to bring the fun. Yeah, because what, I don't see what's wrong with that. I actually don't see what's wrong with that, but you're probably a lot more fun than I am, and I'm probably a lot more boring, so that would actually work for me. And like, I wouldn't need my partner or whatever to be like, my husband or whatever to be like entertaining me or something. I don't know. But that being said, I know what kind of guys you like. You like the more upbeat guys and the ones who have more energy and more captivating in that way. You want that excitement, those butterflies and everything. But at the end of the day, I feel like maybe sometimes you might have to compromise on one thing, and maybe that's the thing that you have to compromise on. Yeah, having hobbies definitely helps. And I wonder about that fun, exciting guy in 5 years' time, if he's going to be fun and exciting to 30 other women and you at the same time. So I would rather be with Mr. Boring and make that fun, have that family unit, structured living. I would rather go that route, but you have to do what is best for you and what works for you. You know, you have to make a decision that you are confident in. How are you so zen? Am I? A couple of people were saying that my videos are actually very quiet. That's because I'm doing these lives on my laptop. I don't have a microphone for my laptop yet, so, and you know, I'm not shouting or anything, so just turn the volume up. Okay, turn it up and like the video, ladies. Thumbs up. Takes one moment to do. Thumbs up, please. Oh, thank you, Ashley. All right. Yeah, I have my ebook and I kind of go into that on my ebook. All right, so do you ladies have any topic related questions or anything to do with confidence? Any topic related questions? Do you have any? If you do, give them to me now. seeing as you ladies actually wanted this topic of confidence, I feel like it would be really nice for you. In my last live stream, there were a few people who still were a bit nervous to go into affluent areas and to go, sit maybe at the bar seating area or go to different places around there. I feel like when you're boosting your confidence, you're going to feel so much more secure in yourself. Going to those places is going to be less of a big deal and stress on your mind, and you're just going to feel, so when you have that divaness in you and you feel like I can do what I want, I'm me, I love myself, I care about myself. Once you get to that point, you feel like you can go anywhere you want, and you're going to go anywhere you want, and your confidence issue is going to be a thing of the past. Share with us your confidence journey. Okay. Well, I did briefly speak about my confidence journey started very late, which is why I kind of feel very passionate about this, because my confidence journey did start when I was around 26, which I feel like is actually very late in life to start trying to be confident. You want to really be confident as early as possible and stop wasting time being nervous and uncomfortable in your own skin. So I was always I feel like I was, I don't know, a very sensitive child, and I don't know, I feel like I was just stressed out most of the time as a child. And then when I was 26, I finally decided to combat my issues that I felt like I had, and that was the first step in me actually gaining confidence. Was a mental thing for me, because I was just showing myself that I'm actually I can stop second guessing myself now. I am enough. I have the answers. This was how I was kind of feeling, because I had some stuff going on in my past and I confronted it, and it just made me feel like I was turning into a woman. That's how I felt, and that just naturally made me feel that bit more confident in myself. It actually made me feel very confident in myself mentally. Um, Also, at that time, I was trying to improve my looks. I was at a point when I was 26 when I was at a crossroads in my life, and I was not happy with the work I was doing. I was just generally unhappy, and I just wanted to start to be the woman who I wanted to be, the woman who internally I felt like I'm supposed to be, and I felt sad because of the dissonance not being her. I was just trying to get over to being her. So that meant I had to improve my looks and get out of the job that I did not like doing. So, how can I get out of a job I don't like doing and not have a backup? I need to start dating somebody who can take care of me. They're not going to do that if I'm sitting over here looking like this. So, that is what made me get up off my bottom and start doing more with my looks. And I had already done the mental work as well, which is why in those points that I put, it's very important for you to do the mental work as well. That's probably more important actually than the physical, because it gives you the boost and the energy as well to actually do the physical transformation as well, so you can feel even more confident. So yeah, that's my journey in just kind of summary. Thank you, Jamila. That was a good question. How do you raise Hi Han, hey Chrissy. How do you raise your energy when feeling down? The last two tragic things that have happened in the US To be honest, I don't even know what's happened in the US or anything. I don't watch the news, so I'm not too sure what's going on. But like Frenchie, I feel like it's the placement. Remember in the first point I said about whatever you are thinking about, whatever is your dominant, thing that you're reflecting on, that is going to feel the realest to you. So if you're thinking about, I don't know what is going on over there in America right now, but if you're constantly thinking about that and it's bringing you down, then it's going to feel more real to you, right, than if it was a distant memory. And distant memories only become distant when you actually stop thinking about them constantly and it being your dominant thought. So when you're thinking about something that you want to happen, I think that's the shift that needs to happen for you to raise your energy. Think about what your something exciting that you are anticipating in life. Think about something that you want to ascertain. Think about something that you want to do tomorrow. Think about something exciting, even a film that you want to watch. Watch something funny. That actually raises my energy. Sometimes when I'm feeling a little bit off, I will watch something really funny, and that definitely helps. If you have a pet, then spending time with them, that can help a lot as well. Maybe have a phone call with somebody who makes you laugh, and just to get you out of that rut. So just that distraction, and you know, mm, taking the placement off of something bad to something positive can really help to raise your energy. Tips on confidence at a bar: posture. Posture, and not just the posture, because even if you have on posture but you're still looking nervous in your face, you're going to look like a weirdo. So you've got to be that girl, and you can only be her when you are, you can fake it till you make it, but you've got to make sure that you look the part. If you feel good, then if you look good, sorry, you're going to feel good. And also, if you have your posture going for you, you're crossing your legs, you're feeling sexy, you're feeling feminine, you're feeling like a woman, and you're kind of oozing that femininity, you're oozing that. Again, you're not second guessing yourself. Don't second guess what pose you're in. Don't second guess your hair placement. Don't second guess, did I actually wear the right thing today? Don't second guess yourself. Know that yes, you've done the right thing, and even if you haven't, it's enough. I'm here right now, and it is what it is. That it again is going back to the diva mentality. So I feel like that is how to look confident at a bar. Stop second guessing yourself. Have your posture going, and just stop looking shy and nervous. Okay, no, no. Hi, baby doll. Thank you. Oh, Frenchie, I'm really sad to hear that actually, but like I said, you've got to just change your point of focus on what you don't want to what you do want, and you're going to feel better. And also just keep on, you you can't change America, you can't change what's going on over there. Like I said, I don't know what it actually is, and I'm not up on the news and all of these things. I don't know what's going on, but you can't change it. So there's just, when you're thinking about something that you actually have no control over, it's a waste of energy. So focus that energy on something positive for yourself, your own life, your own look. That's what you should be doing. That's a much better way of that. And stop watching the news. if that's how you know what's going on. Or I don't, I'm sorry, I really don't know what's going on over there, so it's difficult for me to really say. Okay. Do high value men care about what job you do? No, they really don't. I think it's more about they just don't want somebody who is lazy. I think it's more about that because obviously they're not lazy themselves. As long as you have hobbies, things that you are passionate about, things that you're into, they're not going to care if you're working in retail. No. And also they understand, I'm sure that you're speaking to men who are older than you. He wasn't where he wanted to be when he was your age, so why should you be? And you have to remember that. So again, it's about being confident in what you are doing right now in your life. You're working in retail, someone's got to work in retail. Someone's got to do it, and you're one of those people doing it. So what? Be proud of what you're doing, whatever it is. Be confident in what you're doing. I used to do retail, and I used to work in the Adidas on Oxford Street, and I remember it used to get me so I don't know if you do this as well, but it used to get me really OCD with the hangers because it was called standards and you had to have the hangers in a specific way and fold the sleeves over, and everything was very, very detailed. And yeah, I had to kind of break out of that. I would kind of bring it home with me. It was very annoying. But yeah, when I worked in Adidas, that actually wasn't too bad. Obviously, I didn't love it because I've never loved any job I've done, but it wasn't too bad. I got to meet football players, I got to meet rugby players, I got to meet managers of football teams, ex-managers of teams as well. Who else did I meet? Hmm, I can't remember now. But I got to meet some people. It was quite good. But I preferred being in the stock room. They would always try to get me on the tills, and I would always want to be in the stock room because then you don't have to deal with any customers. But I was on the tills. All right. Oh, thanks, Ashley. All right, Nadine. Since you're quite interested in being more active on Instagram at the moment, what advice would you have being alone in public, taking pictures of yourself? Any tips and tricks? You just have to feel the discomfort and just do it. That was what got me over that hurdle initially. I felt so awkward because you're setting up that whole tripod, you're in the middle of the pavement, you know, especially if you're somewhere very busy like London, like a busy city like London, like there are always people around, and people are going to see you doing it. I feel like you just have to get to the point where you're like, you know what, if people look, I've actually had people stopping and watching me doing my videos, and I just pretend that they are not there, and I just keep on doing what I'm doing because I'm living my life and they're stopping, taking minutes out of their life to watch me live mine. So I think it's just about realizing that you have to live your own life. You need to get that content for Instagram because it's something you're passionate about and people are expecting to see something from you, and you don't want to constantly let down the girls. Well, that's what it is for me. I don't want to be letting people down. So it's just another way of me to push me to not care about if anyone's looking. And I've got to the point now where I can set up my tripod. I could be on a main road and set up my tripod. There could be traffic going past, there could be standstill traffic and everybody could be watching, and I just wouldn't care because I'm doing what I need to do. And as long as you feel like you actually look good that day, then you're going to care less about who's watching. So my tips and tricks: go there, keep your head straight, take your tripod out, set everything up, get your angles, and bang it out. And move on, go, change, and then just go to the next place and whatever. But just keep your head straight, do what you need to do, and then move on, with your day. I think pursuing hobbies, goals, learning new skills, and becoming good at something for yourself is a good way to build inner confidence. I love that. I love that. So, like achieving something that you really are passionate about, that you really like, that you really enjoy. I agree with that. That's a good one. Okay, this Sophia chick, I'm not. Mm, maybe it's another name. I don't know. Basically, all I'm saying is that probably sounds a bit weird me saying that, but yeah, I'll keep it to myself. Okay, Lucian said take pictures early in the morning. Yeah, that's a good one actually. Take pictures early in the morning. Um, I like for me, you've got to think as well though. Don't just try to plan to do things when you think that people aren't going to be around, and then when they are, then you get nervous and it freaks you out. Just expect people to be around, and of course, don't try to do it at the busiest time of the day. But even if you did, they're going to watch you, and then they're going to forget that you even exist. So just kind of want you to get to that point. Um, all right. That's okay, Ashley. All right. Any advice on eye contact? Sometimes I feel contact until I meet eyes with. Wait, am I missing something, Selena? Wait. So I think you just want to know how to make the eye contact and not be nervous to kind of do that. I feel like again, it's with most things in life, you just have to feel the discomfort and just do it anyway. I think that is what it's about. Just feel that awkwardness and just do it. Okay? I think that's what it's about. So, the more you oh gosh, girl. Okay, my battery for my laptop is like about to go. So I'm probably going to have to actually end the stream. Wow. I don't have like a cord very close or anything. Um, but the more you make eye contact with these men, the more natural it's going to feel, and you're not going to feel awkward the more you do it. So just practice with any guys you like, guys you don't like, um, people at your workplace who are male. Practice with all of them, making eye contact with them. When you speak to them, speak directly to them. You can still be feminine, but just make that eye contact, and that is going to help you to build that confidence up in that regard. She said, eye contact is so scary. Hey Hayley. Yeah, you've made a live, girl, and I'm literally about to get off this thing. All right, Nadia said she has the same question as Sophia. What about financial confidence and relying on men for finances? What what really about it? You don't have to, if you don't feel confident relying on someone to give you your income, then you don't have to solely rely on one person to give you your income. You can have multiple guys giving you income, or you can also have your own job and or have your own income and have his income as well. So you don't have to be be confident solely relying on one person, because really you can't be confident solely relying on them anyway, you know. So yeah, anyway guys, my laptop is going to go soon. Someone said how to deal with bad looks from other black females for being girly. Jessica, I'm actually going to do my next video. Let me just take a picture of that. My next video, I'm going to speak to you about something that happened to me just last week. And we're going to get into that, just with other women not being very nice just because you are maybe girly and whatever. We're going to get into that actually on the next live. So ladies, thumbs up for me, thumbs up. There are 43 people and 34 likes. Now I know maths and that doesn't add up, okay? Exactly, let them hate, girl. Oh, Nadia. Okay, sorry, Nadia and Sophia. You said you have the same question. But my laptop's going to die. Okay, so my experience leaving my job was, well, I felt very confident in who was looking after me at the time, because I had been given 6 months of my salary before. So that was our arrangement. He gave me 6 months of the salary I was getting beforehand to make me feel confident to leave my job, and then was helping me. So that made me feel confident. But ladies, I'm going to love you and leave you here. Oh, I forgot my Ziva shake. It's so late, the end of the video, but I'll see you in my next live stream. I will go live soon. I'm loving the live streams because it's better to interact, and also just it's just a lot more personal. So I'm kind of loving it. I'll be back in a couple of days. Go over onto my Instagram so that you can be notified when I'm going to go live, and also turn on your notifications. All right, ladies, mwah, it's been a pleasure.